Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forex.com YouTube channel. This is Henry. Today is Tuesday, March 29. The time is around 1:30 a.m. GMT. And for today, we're going to be looking at the chart of the Russell. This is a 60 minutes chart over here. Now, this index has been a little bit choppy lately, guys. Right? It's a little bit choppy. So this shorter cycle here suggests that we are in some kind of a five ways where this is with 2, with 3, with 4, and we may be extending higher again in the wave 5, as long as of course we stay above this 4 over here, and as long as we stay above 1912. So again, in the shorter cycle is really choppy, right? It is really choppy, and but that's basically what we are calling for, extension higher within wave 5 right now. um, a lot of alternates can happen due to the choppiness. For example, we can be doing a double in the wave 4 before turning higher, and so on, at least in the shorter cycle. So I think that is the short term, which is pretty simple and straightforward. Now, what is more important though, I think what is more useful, I think, is the larger time frame. So if I zoom out and let's try to put this 342 here in context. So this is the daily chart, and this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, at least based on this 1 hour time frame right here. All right, so on the daily time frame, we got this low, which is the same low as all the other world indices, the March 2020, the COVID-19 low. Then we continue to make all-time high, and this was the top back in November last year. Now, if you look at it from here, it looks to have a 5 swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, right? So it got a 5 swing here. So this by itself, because of the 5 swing, right, it favors more downside, in this index. Okay. Now, of course, you can argue, well, can it be a flat from here? For example, you can have an expanded flat AB. Yes, expanded flat is a possibility, right? And if that's the case, then we can actually continue to extend to new high. If it is an expanded flat and you're counting this as a C wave of a, like a flat from here, expanded flat. But if it is not an expanded flat, this 5 swing favors for more downside overall, right? Overall. Now, the way it can happen is a couple of different ways. Now, we're calling this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for now. Um, you now you notice here that there's a lot of choppiness somewhere here, right? A lot of choppiness, and we suspect there could be some kind of a possible flat from here, like an A, a B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this before it turns lower again. Okay, so that is a possibility. You got a 3 ways up and then what looks like a possible 3 ways down here. This can be either 3 ways or 5 ways, not entirely super clear, this move down, right? You can argue it is 3 waves, and if so, then there could be an expanded flat and there could be another leg higher coming to finish a 5 ways before it finishes this cycle and finish maybe in the flat from here and then starts to turn lower again. But the bottom line, guys, if you look at the 1 hour time frame, it looks like it is bullish, which is true in some sense that it can extend higher. But when we zoom out, I think what is more interesting thing is to understand that this is actually a choppy market right now, which is not reliable as a result because of the choppiness. And secondly, the 5 swing down from here actually favors more downside due to the 5 swing down from this all-time high last year. So that is actually the more useful information of 5 swing down favoring more downside and choppy in the near term here. So it can do many different ways. Now, another option, for example, is that this is actually a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then you simply have an ABC. I mean, that is a very real possibility. This could be simply an ABC, and right, and it's just a shallow pullback. Let's say going back to the previous, if you want to count it 5 ways, with 4 of 1 lesser degree, and then from here falls down again, right? So that will be another option. So shorter cycle, yes, we might see another leg up. However, again, the more interesting and the more useful thing is to suggest that a 5 swing down from the all-time peak, it favors eventually more downside. And for now, we are calling it as an expanded flat from here, so we can get EB 1 2 3 4 and one more push higher before we finish the 5 ways up. And then from here, either we go down, because after we finish a flat we go down, or else at least a 3 pullback can happen to correct this 5 ways up over here. Okay, so that's the update here, guys, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a nice day, everyone.